Hello, good evening students. Let us try to understand the relationship between, okay student, relationship between CP and CB, right student. We are going to derive the relationship between CP and CB. You must be knowing student, CP means heat capacity at constant volume, heat capacity, capacity at CP means P is there student, so that is pressure. CP means pressure, heat capacity at constant pressure, that you have to keep in mind student, heat capacity at constant pressure. CB, if you are dividing student, that is heat capacity at constant volume, at constant volume. Dear students, if you talk about these two things, okay, heat capacity. So what is heat capacity actually student? Heat capacity means that is amount of heat required to raise the temperature of substance by 1 degree Celsius. If it is you are selecting 1 mole student, so that is molar heat capacity. If you are taking that is 1 gram, that is specific heat capacity. So firstly you try to understand CP. What is meaning of CP student? In the term of molar heat capacity I am writing CP. So how much will come student? QP. Better you write QP upon N delta T. This is the term, right? And here is if you are talking about CB, so it will be QB upon N delta T, right? Now dear student, you keep in mind N means number of mole. Here I am writing N equal to what student? Number of moles, number of moles. So this is our term. CP means heat capacity at constant pressure and heat capacity at constant volume. These terms are there. Now students, now that is if you are from enthalpy equation, we are going from enthalpy equation. So you must be, what is the enthalpy equation student? From enthalpy equation. So what is enthalpy equation student? Delta H. Okay, enthalpy means what? No, it is the total heat content student. Enthalpy means total heat content, means it is the sum of the internal energy and pressure volume work. Okay, so delta H is equal to what student? You write delta U plus what is Ng delta N, that is G R delta T. This is the what is enthalpy equation, right student? This is their enthalpy equation. Now in this enthalpy equation, what we are going to do student, we are firstly trying to understand what is the delta H and what is delta U, meaning of delta H and delta U. So let us try to understand delta H. It is total heat content, total heat content, okay student, total heat content at constant pressure, constant pressure, that you have to keep in mind. Total heat content at constant pressure. In bracket you can write that is QP. You can write that is, in short you can write that is QP. And next one, if you are going for delta U, if you are writing delta U, so what is delta U student? It is total heat content. It is total heat content. Okay, what student? Content at, okay, constant volume. This is what student? At constant volume. Total heat content at constant volume, QV, right? These two things are there. Okay, now from this equation 1, this is 2, from this is 3. Okay, so now from equation 1, okay student, from equation 1, okay. So what is there student? In the equation CP is equal to, it is having QP upon N delta T. This is N delta T. For 1 mole, if you are writing student, for 1 mole, so for 1 mole means N is equal to how much come student? 1. For 1 mole N is equal to 1. So what will come student? CP is equal to QP upon delta T, QP upon delta T, or QP, or you can write, if you are writing QP student, from this denomination QP, what cross multiply student? QP is equal to how much is coming student? CP delta T. This is the equation number, you can mention it out for, right? Now student, another terms, that is from the equation 2. what we can derive from the equation 2. Let us see. Okay, so from equation 2, I am writing what we can write, student, from equation 2. Q is there, firstly you see, that is CV, this is equation 2, CV is equal to QV upon N delta T. For 1 mole, if you are talking about for 1 mole, so for 1 mole N equal to how much will come, student? 1. For 1 mole N equal to 1. So CV is equal to what will come, student? QV upon delta T. QV upon delta T. So that is so what we can write is, student, QV upon CV delta T. Okay, so QV is equal to CV delta T. This is suppose equation number what, student? Equation number I am writing 5. Right, you need not to write the equation everywhere, student, just for the making you understand I am writing. Right, so what the things we got, student? What the things? Okay, I told you, student, that is it is total heat contained. Just now I wrote that is total heat contained. H is what? Total heat contained at constant pressure. This was there at constant pressure. That is what I wrote, student, that is the QP. Okay, and it is total heat contained. This one delta U, total heat contained. This is the total heat contained at constant volume. Constant volume. So it is coming what, student? QV. Okay, this is QV. So dear student, QB and QP we got. So QP value, how much is there, student? See, QP value is CP delta T, and QV value how much is there, student? This is the CV delta T. Now what we are writing, student? We are writing from this equation, we are writing delta H value, that is QP, delta U value, that is QV. Okay, so let us write down, student, delta H value. So if you are writing the delta H value, how much is there, student? Delta H you can write here, that is in this equation, it is the QP is equal to what is coming, student? Delta H, and this one is coming, student, in this equation, CV delta T equal to how much is coming? Delta U, total heat contained at constant volume. So put out the value, student. Here delta H, that is CP delta T. Here is what will come, student? CV delta T plus delta N G R delta T. Okay, this is the equation. Now this equation, whatever the equation we got, student, equation number 4, whatever equation we got, divide this equation into the delta T. Okay, this equation can be divided by delta T. So suppose this equation is what, student? That is 5th. Okay, divide equation 5th. Divide equation 5th by what, student? By divide equation 5th by delta T. Right, so let us write this equation, student. CP delta T upon what will come, student? Delta T equal to CV delta T upon what will come, student? Delta T plus delta NGR delta T. Okay, divided by what will come, student? This is delta T, this 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 is cancel out. So how much is coming? CP is equal to, this is CV plus delta NGR. Right, this is the what the equation we got, student. Relationship between CP and CV we got. Okay, now you can simplify for the 1 mole, student. So here you see how can we be able to simplify this, the give, and now whatever the equation we obtained, student. So that is if delta Ng is equal to what? If delta Ng equal to 1, if delta Ng equal to 1, so that is what delta Ng, we can put out the 1. So it is the coming CP is equal to what, student? CV. CP is equal to CV plus delta N is 1, so that will come R. Okay, now you can simplify it. So CP, this will go that side, CP minus CV is equal to R. This is what the relation we got, student. This is all about the relationship between the enthalpy, that is heat capacity at constant volume, and heat capacity at the constant pressure. I hope this video will be helpful, student. Let me go through a very short way, students. Okay, let me go through very short way to understand in the precise way of this concept. Wait a moment. Okay, so let us see, students, how can you be able to understand very precise way. So we are having relation. Okay, relation. Again I am writing relation between what, student? We are deriving between Cp and Cv. Okay, Cp and Cv. So from enthalpy I am going from enthalpy equation. What is the enthalpy equation, student? From enthalpy equation, if you are writing, student, so it is coming what? Delta H is equal to delta U plus delta Ng RT. This is equation. Okay, RT means if the temperature is changing, that is we are writing delta T. Now students, what I am saying, this is the total heat contained at constant pressure. This is, they are saying total heat contained at constant pressure, as constant pressure. So that is what is, you can write that is QP. This is QP, and this is what is, that is total heat content. This is coming total heat content at constant volume, total heat content at constant, what, student? Constant volume. So at constant volume it will be, that is what is, student? QB. Okay, this is two term we got, student, QP and QB. How can you get the value of the QP and QB? From heat capacity. Okay, from heat capacity. So from heat capacity, you know, student, from what is the heat capacity? Heat capacity means amount of heat required to increase the temperature of 1 mole of substance by 1 degree Celsius. So Cp is equal to what will come, student? This will come QP upon delta T. Okay, and Cb is equal to what is coming, student? Cb, if you are writing, so Cb is equal to what? QB upon delta T. Okay, if you are putting this value QP, so QP will come, student, Cp delta T, and here what will coming, student? Here is QB if you are writing Cv delta T, right? This is the equation. Okay, now QP and QB value you are putting in this equation, this equation. So let us put out, student, because delta H is nothing but QP, delta U is nothing but QB. So you put out the value. Okay, so how can you be able to put out the value? Here I am putting the value. So at the place of delta H plus delta H equal to what is there, student? Delta U plus delta Ng RT, R delta T. This is the equation, enthalpy equation. In this equation we are putting this value, QP value. So QP value, what will come, student? Cp delta T, okay, equal to what is Cv delta T plus what is delta Ng R delta T. Okay, divide by this, divide by what is delta T. So what will come, student? Cp delta T equal to what? Cv delta T plus delta Ng, okay, delta Ng R delta T. So this is divided by delta T, this is divided by delta T, and this is divided by delta T. So delta T, delta T, delta T, delta T, delta T, delta T cancel out. So what is being left, student? Here listing Cp is equal to Cv plus delta Ng R, Ngr. Delta, if delta Ng is equal to what? That is 1 is coming. If delta Ng is 1, so what is Cp is equal to Cv plus R, this will come. Cp is equal to Cv plus R, or you can write here, student, Cp minus Cv is equal to R. This is our equation. Cp means heat capacity at constant pressure, and Cv means heat capacity at constant volume equal to R. So that is difference of heat capacity at constant pressure and constant volume is R. Why Cp is greater, student, in this equation? Because here work done is 0, student. You are not going to do work because it is the constant pressure. Against constant pressure, here Cp is always high because you are going to do work. Against the constant external pressure you can expand or the compress, so here energy will be high. But here it's constant volume, you can't do any work, only internal energy is involving, so it will be always less. How much it is less? Equal to the gas constant. So Cp, heat capacity at constant pressure minus heat capacity at constant volume equal to, that is ideal gas equation constant. Thank you so much for watching, dear students.